Hey, what's up, guys? Today's YouTube video will be a little bit different. Today, I'm actually going to tell you guys a story about my high school crush. But I promise there's a really important lesson at the end, so please stay tuned to I finish the whole story so you guys can hear the lesson. Back in around 2007 or so, I was a high schooler in junior year, and I had this huge crush on a very pretty girl, very smart, very talented. She was actually number one, the number one violinist in our orchestra together. But she was actually so smart that she skipped a grade. So we had like no classes together. The only class I had with her was orchestra, and she was the what you call a concert master, which is the person who's in the very first seat in the front row of the orchestra. Unfortunately for me, I was not as great of a violinist. I was actually pretty average, I would say. I was near the back of the orchestra. So as you can see, my goal was to try to get better at violin because, I was thinking, man, if I could just be really great at violin and I was, able to audition and get a seat right next to her, then we could be stand partners and then I could kind of slowly convince her to go out on a date with me. But that was, my thinking when I was, of course, a 16-year-old kid in high school, right? So, anyways, I worked my butt off. I learned something called perfect pitch. It's a skill I developed to basically, if you hear a tone, you can say what note it is. I learned that. I also learned how to play some really complicated songs for the audition. And so, during that summer of that year, I just spent like every day, I would practice around, I would say, 2 to 4 hours a day. It was pretty crazy, and I learned a lot. Come audition time, I auditioned, and unfortunately, I did really well, but I only placed fourth, if I remember correctly, fourth or third seat. So I was still not her stand partner, and I was crushed. I mean, I was heartbroken at the time. I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do now? But this whole journey, even though I didn't achieve my goal, I realized that I still had a lot of fun along the way. And plus, I learned these really great skills that I could use for the rest of my life. I still play violin to this day. And I enjoy playing it. So, it really kind of created, it was a personal development type of thing for me. And I guess my point is that even though I didn't reach my goal, the journey was more important. So it's the same thing for real estate. For you guys who are afraid of getting started in real estate, it's very intimidating. Just get started because you learn a lot along the way. And through that journey, you'll never be the same person as before that journey if you never started in real estate. So that's my message for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Hopefully, that girl doesn't watch this video because it's pretty obvious who she is for anyone who stayed at our high school. And anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and please like and subscribe for future videos.